Mikey is trying to catch up with me, and I'm running away from him because it's a game. Mikey, look! Huh?
Stop! I don't understand anything. I hope I didn't imagine it. Right now, someone ran very fast right in front of my eyes. Do you have any idea who it might be?
Oh!
Of course! Why didn't you figure it out right away? It's a Flash! He's the fastest in our world, but
I can't believe my eyes. It's a helicopter flying and there's a sign underneath. I don't understand what it says and I can't really see it, but we need to find out everything urgently.
Mikey, this helicopter is attracting the attention of all the villagers right now. Let's run after him faster. We'll find out where he leads us. It would be very interesting for me to see what kind of event is planned right now. Mikey, we just need to act together now.
Huh?
I can hear the loud sounds of the crowd, and it seems they are cheering. It's unbelievable, but we came running to the competition. There are a huge number of villagers standing on the podium, waiting for the start.
Mikey, we have to compete.
Everyone listen carefully. We are now announcing the opening. Everyone can participate in this competition. The conditions are very simple. You need to get from one point to another faster than anyone else. For this, you will receive a huge amount of money.
Yep. This is our opportunity to make very good money. Of course, I will agree, and now I am doing everything possible to defeat our rivals. We need to run up to the main presenter now and clarify all the rules. I hope that he will be able to record us and we will take part in the races.
Oh!
Right now, we were missing 2 players who could participate in our competitions. I am very glad that we have assembled a full team, and now I will announce everyone. The villager, the superhero Flash, Mikey, and JJ will participate. Get ready, because now the race will begin in which you will show who is really the fastest among you.
I will do my best to win, and I will not leave anyone a chance to win. If the prize is really as they say, then I'm ready to fight to the very end. I'll run to the other side of the world to win. We need to get ready now, because everyone is getting up for the start. I even have a little excitement.
The race starts right now. As soon as there is a command, we must immediately run very fast. We will have to go through streets, mountains, rivers, and maybe even seas. The path ahead is not close, and it is very important who will be the most resilient. Our rivals have run far ahead. How did they do it?
Huh? Mikey, you definitely shouldn't get upset ahead of time because they can run out of energy at any moment. The distance is really very long and there will be a lot of difficulties ahead that you will have to cope with. There we can make up time and become the leaders. So far, you just have to run and not look back.
You need to breathe properly while running. I heard that on TV. If you do all the techniques correctly, you can run a lot of kilometers and not even notice it. And those who ran right away can quickly lose their strength. Ugh.
Okay, Mikey, we've got no time to waste. While Flash is sprinting around the mountain like a maniac and that athlete guy is just standing there scratching his head, we're gonna take the smart route straight through this tunnel, even if it looks like it was designed by someone who hates people.
JJ, is it just me? Or does that tiny crack in the mountain wall look like it might actually lead somewhere important? Like maybe a super secret shortcut that could win us this race and make us richer than anyone who's ever eaten gold-covered donuts?
Well, it's either a genius move or a death trap, but considering Flash is already halfway around the mountain and Mr. Muscles over there is still blinking at the rocks, I say we take our chances and squeeze in before someone else figures it out.
All right, here goes nothing. Yeah, I mean, come on, how bad can it be? Just a couple of spikes? Maybe a boulder or two? It's not like this place is booby-trapped like one of those crazy adventure movies, right?
Uh-oh. Just keep your head low, your arms in, and your screaming to a minimum, because if we hit even one of those pressure plates, we might end up flying back to the start in tiny pieces.
Look at that! There's light coming from the other side of the tunnel! But wait, it's not an exit. It's just a blocked wall. Why would they build a tunnel with a fake ending? That's like giving someone a sandwich with no bread.
Help me smash this wall, Mikey. If we can break through here, we'll be out of the mountain in seconds and miles ahead of everyone else. And I swear, if there's more traps behind this thing, I'm personally suing the race organizers.
Oh, all right. I'm hitting it with everything I've got. My fists, my feet, maybe even my head if I have to. Cause if we get through and win that money, I'm buying a house made of cake and living inside it forever.
All right, this rock is way too solid to punch through, and I'm not about to ruin my perfect thief hands. So unless you've got some dynamite in your pockets, we're crafting a pickaxe right here, right now, with whatever scraps we can find in this dusty, spike-filled death tunnel.
Oh, good thing I never leave home without my emergency crafting kit. Some sticks, some string, and this really suspicious piece of iron I found in a river last week. It might be cursed, but hey, cursed tools still break walls, right?
Oh, I think it's definitely not worth wasting time right now, because it could end very badly. The athlete also wants to win, and will now try to break through this wall to get further away. It's time to use the pickaxe.
I see that he is already here. Let's break the cobblestone as soon as possible.
Oops. It's working! Look, we're almost through! One more hit! Yes! We're out! We actually did it! We just tunneled through a mountain, dodged traps, made a pickaxe from garbage, and still might beat a guy who can run faster than a plane.
Woohoo!
We actually made it out alive. No spikes in the face, no boulders on our heads, and now all we've got to do is get across the finish line and cash in that mountain-sized prize money.
Huh? Wait a second. Is that a lake? A huge, shiny, wide as a whole lake? I mean, I'm not scared or anything, but last time I swam more than 10 feet, I ended up in a fountain with 3 ducks and a very angry grandma.
All right, swimming is for fish. While you flap your arms like a confused chicken, I'll be chopping down these trees, gathering every plank I can carry, and crafting the smoothest, fastest, most beautiful racing boat this lake has ever seen. Look at this pile of wood. It's practically begging to become a boat, and with just a few more swings of my axe and some top-tier builder instincts, I'll be gliding across this lake like a millionaire on vacation while you splash around like a wet sock. Ho-ho! Done! I've got the wood, I've built the boat, and now, into the water it goes. Ho-ho! It will be much faster by boat. At least now I'm much faster than him, and I'll get there faster. And that's just Mikey. I can outrun him very easily. And he's just Superman. It's okay. In principle, we're on the same level now, so I think I have quite a lot of chances to finish first. But in any case, you need to try and go quite a bit faster in order to definitely come first. I still have a pretty difficult and long way to go, so let's go soon. Ho-ho! Now I've just found myself in a desert biome, and just look in front of me now is loose sand, just for fun. I want to stand and see how someone gets into it. Because I'm sure someone will get here anyway, so let's take a look and then just laugh about it and run on.
Woohoo! Now I'll definitely get ahead and you won't catch up with me in any way. Yep. Don't distract me, I ran on. Oh!
Ho-ho! I told you that someone will fall into these loose sands. But it's okay. You don't have to stop because this is already his problem, and I need to run on as soon as possible.
There's no way this loose sand is going to take me because I'm pretty fast.
Ho-ho! There is no need to delay, but we need to move on. In order to avoid falling into these loose sands, I will make smarter decisions. I will just go around this place and run further, which is exactly what I will do now. Therefore, I will not delay and I will go as soon as possible in order not to lose. Wow, this is an abandoned temple. I think it should be visited anyway because there are quite a lot of interesting objects and resources stored there that may not make my journey easier. Therefore, we need to check everything there as soon as possible because there are just the same chests with these resources that I was talking about. And you also need to be pretty careful because there is a stove at the bottom. If you suddenly fall on it, by the way, it activates dynamite, which is located below all these blocks. If I accidentally press it, you can't even imagine how powerful the blow will be. I'll have almost nothing left, so you need to be very careful. Ho-ho! Just the same, in principle, it's not for nothing that I came here because there are already quite a lot of resources that I will need in the future, and it's like I took everything away. Uh-oh. We need to get out of here as soon as possible. Oh, I told you that if you step on this slab, there will be a very big explosion. And that's exactly what I demonstrated, but I stepped on it, but by accident, it just happened that I forgot, and it slipped my mind. Well, it's okay, so I think it's time for us to continue our journey soon. Uh-oh. I have a feeling that he's running after me right now. And most likely this is true. Most likely it's just some kind of obstacle to our passage so that it won't be so easy, so I just need to run away from him so that he doesn't do anything to me. I thought about it and decided that, in principle, I won't do anything to him because I don't have anything necessary for this. So I'll just run away, I hope he'll leave me alone or, on the contrary, switch to someone else. We need to hurry, he's almost there. Stop crying and run away. In this case, we need to run as soon as possible and hope that he will still be able to get stuck in these loose sands. If this does not happen, then most likely we will have to come up with something else in order for him to get behind us. Ho-ho!
It would have been better if he had caught up with you and blown you up. I can't understand at all why you didn't help me and warn these loose sands.
Ho-ho! I think he was very surprised and shocked that I ran away from him so quickly, which is actually a good thing because I picked up this ability in that temple. And in principle, I probably did it for a reason. And by the way, I have a small assumption that the one who was chasing us is most likely a resident of this temple. So he was so unhappy that I just looted it. But I think it's okay now to focus on what we need to get to the finish line as soon as possible. Now I'm going to climb this mountain, and there I'll see where I'm going next and what's going to happen because nothing is visible behind it yet. I'm also very interested in whether he can catch up with me, and anyway, it seems to me that there's something hiding behind this mountain. It's very high up here. We need to come up with something soon.
Woohoo! Well, what did you think that I wouldn't be able to catch up with you? I think you were wrong. So basically, get ready. You're going to be thrown off this huge cliff right now, and you're not going to participate anymore.
Wait, I have a very cool offer because of you. Let me give you something, and you just let me go. I'll give you cool things that will give you an advantage. Look, there's also Superman.
Oh, it's good that you came here too, because I have a sword with which I can stop you two, and I'm the only one who will come running, and in fact, victory will be mine.
But for now, they are quarreling there, so to speak. I will not be distracted by this and listen to it. I am interested in it. On the contrary, I need to use special balls to go down, and then later with their help, I will fly where I need to go, and so I will definitely be able to get to the finish line. Ho-ho! It seems like everything is working. Now I think I need to get out of here as soon as possible. Ho-ho! Well, great. I successfully managed to escape from him, and he's just how much I need to lose, exactly as planned. It's good that I was able to persuade him, and so far he's been arguing with Superman. I managed to inflate all the balloons in time, and now I can safely move quite far away. And I think with this, I'll get to the finish line first, but of course we'll check it out.
Do you really think that you will be able to come first? I am much faster. Faster, you don't even have to try. You will lose, because the victory will be mine alone.
Well, let him think that I'm going to lose, but in fact, I have quite a lot of chances because I have a special thing that gives me low speed, and there are also balls with which I can fly a pretty long distance in a short period of time, so let's go a little faster to the finish line. He must be somewhere nearby. That's why we're heading straight to the finish line. I hope I win, and no one else can stop me. Woohoo! Ho-ho! Well, I can already see the finish line. The victory is already mine. Now I cross it very easily. Uh-oh.
Do you really think you can escape from me? The fact that I'm stuck in those sands doesn't count. I got out, and just the opposite came for you. I got to blow up on you, and you won't escape from it in any way.
Uh-oh. In fact, I don't even know what to do against him. He's the one who fired the bombs in the temple. He still managed to get out of the sand and is now chasing me. To be honest, I can't even imagine what to do against him. Just look at him blowing up not only me, but also everything that is next to him. I think we need to try to come to an agreement with him somehow. Maybe we can come together on some kind of solution, or on the contrary, I'll give him something.
To be honest, I've heard what you're talking about. But actually, if you suddenly offer me something interesting, then I'll let you go. But if that doesn't happen, then I'll have to blow you up and there's no other way out.
I I don't even know what I can offer you.
Give me everything you have, and then I'll decide whether to let you live or vice versa.
Oh,
To be honest, I thought about it and decided that on the contrary, you and I need to unite and not fight against each other. So I suggest that we cross this finish line together as soon as possible so that you and I can win.
oh, yes, I agree with you, but that's why I did it rather so that he wouldn't cross that line. And just the two of us got the victory.
It's not fair. You're not playing fair at all.
Oh, let's jump over that finish line soon.
Congratulations to all of you who took part in this challenge, but JJ and Superman took the first place. Collect your very cool prize in the form of money.
Oh, wow, we still managed to take the first place, and we also made quite a lot of money. It was very cool and epic. Oh,
It was very cool and cool after all. We are the best.
oops. And don't worry, you'll still be able to win. Woohoo! I'm JJ, and today we had a competition with Mikey. It was pretty hard and difficult, but that didn't stop me from taking first place and just beating him. He didn't have much time left before the finish, but I beat him and became the winner. They gave me a lot of money for the victory. It was epic. That's how our wonderful adventure ended.